I want to be a better speaker.
Mhm.
What are some of the things that I can do immediately to be a better speaker?
Number one, know what you're talking about by a landslide. It's you can have all the confidence in the world talking about something you have no idea about, and people will just smell that it doesn't synchronize. It get like a used car salesman. You can just tell there's a vibe about them. Number two, be able to articulate your thoughts in the simplest possible manner in the fewest possible words. I'll ask someone, almost always my first question with my clients is, okay, we've done the entire rehearsal. If you were to summarize this entire presentation in one sentence, what would it be? What should I take away from it? Almost always their answer is at least 5 to 10 sentences. I said, okay, so if it's not clear to you, it's not clear to them. Summarize it in one sentence. And then only find the details in the words that support that one message. So know what you're talking about, use as few words as possible, be as clear as possible. I'll share a quick analogy with you here. I was once invited to do a speech at Toastmasters long after I wasn't doing Toastmasters anymore, but they wanted me to come and do a club presentation. And I felt really good about my speech. I had this speech about my dad and how he was my tennis coach. And because he was my coach and my dad, there was a bit of a turmoil there. And I felt amazing. And after my speech, everyone, wow, this is an incredible Yasir. You're such an amazing public speaker. And there's one individual who is just standing to the side, not saying anything. And I felt, okay, why don't you come on up and ask me your question too? Older gentleman. And he came to me and he said, Yasir, what was the message of your speech? I said, well, it was my relationship with my dad and how he was my tennis coach and how we had a little bit. No. What was the message of your speech? Yeah, it was about my relationship. No. What was the message of your speech? I'm thinking, is this guy deaf? How many times do I have to tell you? Telling him the message. And he said, okay, let me ask you this, Yasser. If you were invited to dinner, would you go empty handed or would you take a gift with you? Is this guy talking to me in riddles all of a sudden? What is happening? Yes, I would take a gift. Okay, what would you take? I take a box of chocolates. What kind of chocolates would you take? Ferrero Rocher, I don't know, some fancy chocolates. Okay, would you just take the chocolate box like that? No, I would wrap it up in gift wrap. Okay, gift wrap the chocolates. You go there. What do you do with the gift when you see them? Well, I give them the gift. Okay, they get the gift. What do? Well, they open the gift wrap and they eat the chocolates. What do they do with the gift wrap? They toss in the trash. That's exactly what I did with your speech. You gave me the gift wrap. You did not give me the gift. You gave me the story. You did not give me the message. Like, thank you very much for tearing apart my self-esteem there. Then he walked me to this whiteboard and he just wrote the word 10 and made a circle around it and said, unless you know your message in 10 words or less, you're not ready to put a presentation together. Start with a message and then only add the details that feed that message. By the end of your presentation, I should be able to ask your presenters what was the one single takeaway from this presentation, and they should be able to say that sentence out loud. And that's your soundbite. That's your I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King. That's your one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. No one remembers anything else. They just remember that one single sentence. So speak in fewer words, focus on the message, know what you're talking about. When you have all these three elements, passion and enthusiasm naturally follows. Because you can have the best words, you can speak in an articulate way, have the best pauses, great right hand gesture, great left hand gesture. All of the individual components of public speaking line up. But if you don't sound like a human being, you don't sound passionate, you use too many words, people will not relate to you and they won't remember you.